Yo, what is up? I'm Zach. Welcome back to my channel of RWBY Mythology. Today I bring you guys another video that involved my RWBY OC Team Shadow. And today we're going to go over on a character that I have been looking forward to go in depth to his story. And this is something that it came to my mind first before the other three. And basically, we're gonna go over the story of the dragon Faunus named Draken Phoenix. Draken Phoenix. And I know that's kind of weird for someone to have the last name based on Phoenix. But when I went over to find the name based on the color purple, Phoenix was one of them. And it was kind of weird that Phoenix has the meaning of purple, even though it is based out of all flames and fire. So yeah, there's that. So Draken, yeah, I keep changing his name, but it's Draken. Draken is the last of his race, the last of his kind of the dragon Faunus. The dragon Faunus are the most rarest Faunus in remnant history. The dragon Faunus has been evolved the Great War along with the different kingdoms. They also fought Vale, and the dragon Faunus are actually basic birth from Mistral, and they were the first ever Faunus that ever existed. And they're the most powerful race and a powerful clan for the dragons. And ever since the war, and ally with the people and Mistral, and ally with Vale. So yeah, that's the bit of origin of the dragon Faunus. And now we're gonna go over his I will mention about his semblance right now before I forget. His semblance is Phoenix Flame. Basically, he could turn his aura into a purple flame. But he also could turn his wings into flames as well by using his aura. So basically, his whole body could turn into a ghost of flame. Base of, well, Phoenix in a way, but purple type of flame that is so much hotter and powerful than your normal flame. And his weapon is actually a glove with a claw called Dragu Claws. Is basically for a fighting skill in hand-to-hand combat. And basically this glove has fire dust in it, only fire dust, and when he uses it mixed with his aura, it turns the flame into purple. So basically his glove is basically a dragon claw and with the fire dust in it. So there's that. So now I can't say his name anymore. Draken. He's a bit cold and harsh and more of a loner and not open up to people of his past or of himself. Not a fan of being around with people because he's afraid if he gets close to anyone else, they end up dying. And the reason by that is, well, it's his past. And we should go over of his past and how it all happened. And his past is actually the most dark and tragic. So we should start the birth of his home at Mistral. born and raised in Mistral, a peaceful life with the dragon Faunus. Everything was going well and peaceful until the day he was born. His father, Hanzo Phoenix, and the mother of Kimiko Phoenix. Those are Dracon's parents. They're the most grateful and prideful warriors, and also basically the head clans of their race. And the day they have their son, they named him based of, well, the first ever dragon Faunus even existed. Draken. And Draken has been the most kindest, caring kid to everyone. And how much people, see him will be the greatest huntsman in history. They basically praise him and everything. And Draken is grateful and humble child. His whole life has been peaceful. Then he had 2 childhood best friends that he became friends with them. And his first ever best friend that he met named Xanatos. He's basically the ride or die best friend. And both of them look up each other like brothers. They always have each other's back. Until they both had another friend to add in to the trio. Senya, another dragon Faunus. Basically, all the female dragon Faunus have different types of wings. The wings has a bit feathers than, your typical dragons that you all know. So, the male dragons has the basic dragon wings, but the females, they have the dragon wings with feathers. Senya is basically another childhood friend to Draken, but also he had a crush on her, but she doesn't know that. So he kept his feelings to her to himself, and that will become one of the biggest mistakes of his life. And everything was going well and peaceful until his birthday. So, yeah. It was his 6th birthday, and his parents and his friends are about to celebrate his birthday until his village and his people were under attack by not just random Grimm or anything. 2 legendary Grimm that's far dangerous and far stronger than ever people or anyone ever seen before. And these 2 Grimms are a dragon Grimm, the same size of a Waver that we all know in RWBY Volume 3. And one of the most creepiest, disturbing Grimm of all, the Banshee. It causes more death and destruction than the Dragon Grimm. Even the Dragon Grimm knows better not to engage this beast. So basically, this Banshee has the ability to absorb people's not only will, but also their soul and mind, and turn them into a husk, and soon killing their victims while it is no longer needed. The witness of death and chaos and destruction to his home and his village, Draken and his friends are trying to find a place to hide while his parents are trying their best to save their people as they can and dealing with those Grimms. but sadly, it never goes well. Draken had to witness the death of his parents right in front of him, and see his best friend, Xanatos, lost his mind and soul and his will by the Banshee and then killed later on. See him as a husk and then be nothing as a waste. So basically toss the husk of Xanatos away, killing him instantly. But Xenia has the way fate far worse than death. Xenia has been grabbed and taken by the dragon Faunus, whipped and ripped her wings off, and made her bleeding to death. And the dragon takes her away, along with the other victims that the dragon has taken, back to the Grimm's lair for feast. Draken was broken, devastating. He tried to find a place to hide, which he did. He was able to find a place to hide where the Banshee and the dragon would never find him. After the Grimm has left their village, the aftermath was bad. The flames was finally dissipate, and when it starts to rain, he sees the chaos and destruction and saw all of his people are dead. All the dragon Faunus, his race, had been wiped out in an hour. And he's the last remaining of his kind and his race. Now he's dealing with a survivor guilt. And not only that, it happens on his birthday. And then it changed him completely. So he decided to be the last Ronin of his race, try to get stronger and powerful so he could get his revenge on those Grimms that took everything away from him. Even he has to push everyone away to achieve his goal, and then so be it. So, not only he's dealing with the survivor guilt and trauma, but also he starts to see the two people that he cared, his two best friends. They even speaking to him like they're there, but they're not. So basically, he's speaking to them like they're there, but they're not. So, yeah. So basically, he's still in a dark place, and he's dealing with a trauma, and starting to have an illusion of seeing them as, well, whenever he aged, the illusion of his long dead friends are aging up as well. The images that you saw they'll basically be the same age of him at the age of, let me check again, age 16. So ever since he finally went to the training academy in Haven, he has been away or not interact with anybody and refused to talk to them or hang out with them, and he refused to celebrate his birthday. Whenever that day comes, he rethinks of that day and the events that has transpired of his life. So he's basically his own person, but in a dark place. Until the first year of Haven Academy. Soon his life will change when he be part of a team, something that he rather not want to be. So, yeah. So there you have it. That's the origin and the story of Draken Phoenix, Draken Phoenix, and now I can say his name anymore. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. Tell me what you guys think about his story, his tragic story, and everything else. Hope you guys join the video. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Links to my other channel, my social media, will be down below. Sketchbox, you know the drill. Links to my Cash App and my PayPal will be down below. Sketchbox. If you guys want to support the channel, feel free to donate. Again, like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. RWBY is love, RWBY is life. Keep moving forward, and I'll see you guys later.